What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Honaker and the Trades. Um, I had some bangers a couple weeks ago. I want to give you guys some more bangers, from swing plays, potential long plays, something that you guys can look at. If you don't play, that's fine, but go ahead and put it in like on your watch list. So you can see how it rolls. Last week we had some really good plays going on. We had OXY that smashed it. We had Ion Q that really killed it. We had ARM that smashed it as well. Snapchat. And some other ones that I didn't post, like I was in Joby, I was in Weeble, I was in quite a bit. I was in AMD, a call for that too. AMD dipped a little bit, so had some pretty good call outs for the past just 2 weeks. And of course, FOMC rate cuts definitely help propel those stocks upwards. And I want to continue to give you guys some good plays. So with that being said, tap in with me. Let's go ahead and get these plays started, and let's go from there. All right. So let's check this out. So for my first play, I want to give you guys is OXY. So if we go to the weekly time frame, which we are in right now, and we zoom in, OXY is doing an ascending triangle, which is usually bullish. Now this play could go either way, so I will really watch for this level right here of 48.10. 48.10 is going to be a real strong level for you. If it gets over that, I'm bullish. I'm bullish if it gets over the 50 EMA because we're already over the 90 EMA on the weekly. Um, and even on the daily, we're posting good things. Only thing I didn't like is this right here. But this only adds to see if it's going to bounce off this level. As you see, it's been bouncing pretty good off of this trend. Bounce, 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 bounce. So what could happen tomorrow or after hours is it can bounce off this and push up. I don't see this happening tomorrow. I really see it happening like towards the end of the week, if not the next week. Because if you look on the weekly as well, we got room a little bit, not much, but we got room for one more candle. The next candle could be pushing up or could be pushing down. So just keep that on your radar. I think OXY will do good, and keep that on your radar. So for my next stock, we're looking at Roku, ROKU. Now, why I like Roku is again ascending triangle as well on the weekly, but it also posted a bullish. This posted a bullish candle, bullish engulfing candle. So it posted a bullish engulfing candle over here. So this is way bigger than that. So engulf that red candle on the weekly. It's not a super strong green volume bar, but what you can do is watch it. It bounced off this level on the weekly pretty good to where it shows that it has a lot of support down here. Buyers are in control. So if you get down to the daily time frame, we got a lot of space. Is right here. This is a level you want to beat 102.46, and then we can get up to that 104.96, and then push past that 104, because I think that's all time highs if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 108 to all time high. So we want to get up to a 108, and if we can get up there, we're pushing up closer to that 120 range. I like Roku. I use Roku every day. You use Roku every day. Most people use Roku. Unless you got Apple TV, Samsung TV, Google TV, you're using Roku, um, or Fire Stick. Roku has really changed the game. They're kind of like a Netflix in the streaming game, for TVs. They integrated themselves into most TVs that you see out there. If it's not like monetized by their own specific company, Sony, Apple, Google. And so on and so forth. So I like them a lot. I think they're a strong company. But what put it in the comments. Let me know. Do you think that Roku's a strong company? You think that they can pass that 108 range? I think they can. If I were to buy into this, I would definitely see if I can hold above 108. I would sell at 108 because it's an all-time high. So it's gonna bounce. That's the key. That's the psych level. So it's gonna bounce. Now, if it gets past it, then I'll hold it. But yeah, I would sell some contract once you get up to 108 if you're going to play this one, and then leave some runners. If you get some runners to go up there, you can either buy more off a break and retest or a continuation. So, but it's a good stock. I really like Roku. So let's go to my next one. Next one, SMCI. So I lost some money on SMCI probably about 3 weeks ago. Not much, about $60. I got a lot of levels, but what I do have here is on a weekly time frame. I got this fair value gap. This is a pretty strong company. It's in the AI space. Um, I like SMCI. I think that they're going to push up into that $54 range, um, and really capture this. Now this stock used to be worth like 100. Yeah, look, $122 used to be worth quite a bit. So, with that being said, does it have potential to go back up there? 100%. Will it go back up there? Go back up there this year? Possible. But I know in the short term, we can capture this fair value gap. As you see, if you look on the weekly, we've done really good, and it's been kind of ranging in the same range. It's barely peaked over it, never closed. If you look at the close, we're right here. I got all this over here, I know. But if we look at the close, we're right here. It stayed in the same range. So if and only if they get past that 54, I think it's like 54, 89, 87. If we ever get past that, it's shooting up at least to this almost $100 range, $96 range. So keep that in mind. Like, there's tons of potential for this company to make moves. So I like it a lot. Got to get my energy. And I got one more. Now this is not really a high conviction stock for me. But I'm gonna put this out there. I kind of like this. I kind of like the charts. And what I like about it is it broke structure, right? So we traded like this for about almost a month, right? Hit a bullish engulfing over that. Lot of volume. We're gonna break trend. We might come up here to that $30 range and reach that 3409. I'll mark this up really good because I'm actually really bullish on this because also if you look at it, we're above all EMAs, closed above all EMAs. A lot of volume, close above EMAs. And also, if you look, this is the weekly time frame. This gives you the highest conviction, right? The furthest you can look out. A tap here, a tap here, a tap here. So don't quote me on it, but if you look at it, we could push and start smacking these levels. Boom, 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 boom. Some of these levels I need to mark because there are key levels, but I was actually doing it pretty quick. But it kind of hits resistance almost every dollar. Um, and that's what makes it kind of worrisome to do a day trade. So I wouldn't day trade this. This is pure swinging away, or leap trade, because also $34 is our high. If we ever get here, it will bounce back down, and then when it bounces back down, it's going to go back up until it can break resistance, and then from 34, who knows what it's going to do. But I might end up buying into this on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how it works. OXY, I have high conviction on OXY to go to the upside, just because I like the pattern. I just don't know if it's going to happen early week or end of the week. SMCI, same thing. Roku, same thing. So watch the charts. Watch the charts. Make sure you know what you're looking at, and be safe. You know what I'm saying? FOMC just happened, so they cut rates. So stocks are booming right now. Like OXY hitting 136 in 2 weeks. Remember, I put that video out 2 weeks ago, and I bought in at 72. That's a $50 move, $60 move. Correction. That's crazy. So, shit, 64. Let's put it out there. Anyways, that's a crazy move. I wish I stayed in it. I didn't. I let my levels kind of deter me because I want to get out where I set it. You know what I'm saying? I have levels that I set to where I'm like, okay, if it hits here, I'm gonna get out. Only had one contract. I made a decent amount of money, but yeah, man. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoy these plays, and you guys make some money from it. If you do, put a comment in the chat. Go ahead and give me a like. If you like the plays I gave you, go ahead and put it out there. I just want to make sure I can give you guys the most some good information with some good knowledge behind it. Other than that, man, I'm about to head out. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Peace.